For what seemed like forever, the Tesla Model 3 dominated the EV market, not just in the UK, but the automotive industry as a whole. It was really the pioneer for electric saloons and also everyday car luxury. But as we all know, the automotive industry likes to live life in the fast lane. And since BYD have started their global expedition, it seems like Tesla might become a thing of the past. And with this, the BYD Seal is certainly contributing to the Model 3 falling down the rankings. Now I feel like I can't delve too much into the Seal talking about all the tech because there's plenty of it, without talking about its performance. Now in the ever-changing landscape of the automotive world, where EVs are being constantly influxed and where 0 to 60 times are getting even quicker, manufacturers pushing the boundaries from fun driving experience to outright ridiculous. And I feel like the Seal very much teeters on that edge, because with the top spec, the excellent all-wheel drive, travel 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds. Which quite frankly, 6 years ago, was somewhat unheard of for this type of car, an everyday commuter. A 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds would come with your Porsches, your Ferraris, your McLarens. You wouldn't get that power travelling down the M6. But now it kind of just seems all too often, and all right, Tesla might have spearheaded that movement, but BYD have very much taken that inspiration under their wing and have put it in the Seal with full force. That torque off the line really throws you back into the seat. Obviously with it being an EV, you're going to get more of an instant response than even a hybrid, and especially from combustion engine, especially for just a premium everyday commuter. But what's so interesting about the Seal is it feels like a luxury businessman's car with a petrol heads enthusiast performance, because with the top spec housing an all-wheel drive powertrain, that ridiculous 0 to 60 time, a rather ferocious torque, you also get dampeners in your suspension, and the way you sit low to the ground, obviously with being a saloon, it has that characteristic about it. But with all that added together, you get very much a sport-like driving experience. Just find it impressive how it manages to take them corners. It just seems so effortless, the way it just seems to glide. And the fact of the matter is, I'm driving in eco mode. If we put it into sport, then it'll get even more ferocious. Whoa! Jesus! Woo! That certainly wakes you up. Before you even set off in the BYD Seal, you already feel that premium nature, just the way the seats hug you, the fact it's got memory seats, they're electronically adjustable in all positions, so even if you're a short bloke like me, then you're going to be able to reach the pedals. But even just seeing the landscape, with this being the excellence, you get them blue accents in the centre console, across the dashboards, on your doors, with that ambient lighting coming through. And of course, the rotating 15.6-inch touchscreen. I don't think I'll ever get bored of that. I absolutely love it. In here, of course, you're going to get the likes of wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto from standard, but there isn't really a standard with the Seal, for the fact that the design and the excellence all-wheel drive are essentially carbon copies of each other. You can also customize it to change it into split screen, so you can have Spotify on one side, navigation on the other. My only query about that is you can't actually utilize Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this split screen, or when it's in portrait orientation. But I don't think that's necessarily an issue, for the fact that its built-in sat-nav utilizes Google Maps, so it kind of feels like you have CarPlay without actually connecting to your phone, because you can have Google Maps open and then side by side with Spotify. So really what you need Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for. You could still use this software, BYD software, integrated pretty easily. Normally, car manufacturers kind of make the built-in sat-navs a bit naff. The fact it utilizes Google Maps, then there's no complaints there. As mentioned, that 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds comes with a top spec, the Excellence all-wheel drive. If you opt for the entry level, which you might call standard, but when you actually look at the feature list, there's nothing standard about it, because the design coming in at just over £45,000, you'll get up to 354 miles of electric range, 0 to 60 time in the mid to 5 seconds, and a rather rapid recharge time. So yeah, it might be entry level, it might be classed as base, but you probably get more base at a Taylor Swift concert, because the entire feature list of the BYD Seal essentially comes with that design entry level. You'll get a digital dash, multiple drive modes, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, 360 parking cameras, the list just goes on. The only difference between the two specs of the Seal is its performance, its drivetrain and head-up display. That's literally it. Added to that rather impressive feature list, you will get heated seats and heated steering wheel, and also cooling seats even from the base spec, which again isn't a base spec because it's outright luxury. Not only does it feel luxury, but it's rather practical as well. You get plenty of space in the interior, 490 litres of boot capacity housed under an automatic tailgate. You get dual wireless phone charger, plenty of space and storage in this centre console, and with a rather sizable rear seat capacity as well as ISOFIX points. Then it's weird to say that this could be a perfect family vehicle, but it really could. Has all this safety kit even from the base spec, has plenty of space and storage. Boring family SUV or a BYD Seal? I know which one I'd rather choose. You might think that that rotating screen might feel a little bit gimmicky, but I think it's quite premium. What certainly does feel a bit gimmicky, and I don't know how often I would use it if I owned this and was using it as my daily commuter, is the onboard assistant, which is a rather impressive piece of kit, but I just think it might be a bit for faff. Hey BYD?
Yes?
Turn on my heated seat.
Sure, I'll turn on seat heating.
The design language used on the Seal is outright impressive, and although it might have a rather familiar silhouette, that sleek saloon look, it still has a rather uniqueness about it with that Ocean X design, which is seen on the Sea Line 7, utilised in so many of their different vehicles. Then it has a rather dominating presence out on the road, with them LED headlights and daytime running lights and them nice little jagged edges in the front bumper. It just gives off sheer luxury. So then, the BYD Seal, arguably the only EV out there that can really go toe-to-toe with the Model 3. The fact that you get a ridiculous 0 to 60 time, an impressive and usable mile range, with car tech that normally you'd pay £10,000 more. The fact that them two specs are borderline identical, they're twin brothers of each other. You get panoramic sunroof, 360 parking cameras, premium sound system, all the safety kit you could wish for, all in an EV, which makes you feel like a bit of a show-off.